knew it was right there. Okay. I just thought we needed another one. Okay.
If people can see that, or a magazine, nobody will see. You can walk hard around. You want my chart? You can write on my computer. She looks at you. Or one of your bottles. Yeah. You gotta write down the names of the kids.
Beverly, you want to come
Welcome to a call for celebration. This is the District 9 celebration for awards, successes, and so many wonderful positive things that have happened in the last 2 years. And to help us celebrate for about 30 minutes, we're going to talk about auction, because one of the things that happens with Altrusa International is our great foundation that provides support for disaster relief, for Club 21, and for major projects throughout District 9. And we have certainly been the recipients of a lot of this funding. So we have Beverly Ludke here tonight, and she's going to help us spend some money, invest in our future, and help children around the globe.
Definitely, definitely. Hey everybody, we are so glad to be here to celebrate. Do I need to?
You probably need to come over here. They're not going to hear you.
Hey everybody, so glad to see everyone. And we are going to be having a blast tonight. Not only are we celebrating a great last year, but we're also going to be celebrating some good starts and new steps that Altrusa District 9 is going to be taking place. But we wanted to have some fun a little bit at first.
Just a bit.
Do we have a cocktail, by the way? Where is our cocktail? I've seen some glasses moving around here.
There are some glasses in this building, but just not in this room right now.
Right. Well, that's okay. That's all right. We're going to have some more fun other ways. But what I want to do is start you guys off with our live auction that's going to start in about 30 minutes. And for those of you that are bidding on the silent auction, you have about 30 minutes to complete your bids. And I know there's some competition going on. And you know what? Y'all took my advice. There are no friends in auctions. You understand that? There are no friends, right?
There's a purse out there with a scarf, and I know there are some people in this room that have been bidding against each other, and I challenge them both to jump in one more time.
Well, actually, I brought a couple of the silent auction items. Maybe we could show those, you think?
I think that would be great.
All right, so I'll show those in a few minutes. I brought at one of the live auctions too, the Starfire. I want everybody to see it because that picture does no justice. But anyway, I will kind of turn this over back to you while I go get auction items and things. Is that okay with you? So I'll be back, but go back to Gala Bid, get on your silent auction website and bid, because we need your money. We need your money tonight because we do great things with that money. All right, Mary.
Some of the great things that have happened in District 9 include disaster relief that went down to Orange County. And we were able to provide books, spaghetti supper, and other things to support 2 schools that were taken down by Harvey. So we know that it works in District 9. Many years ago, District 9 also got funding for a new security entrance at the Families in Crisis shelter. This was a very necessary repair, and it was provided through our foundation. Club 21, there are many people that have applied for funding, and Camp Dreamcatcher in Central Texas has been one of the recipients. So when you think about whether or not to bid one more time, the time is right. We want you to bid. Make sure you're current on your Club 21 membership. Make sure that you sit next to a friend and say, maybe we should think about bidding on Casa Shirley because Cozumel would be kind of nice sometime next year when it's cold here. Remember how cold it was in February? It would have been a lot easier to take if you'd been watching it from the beach at Shirley's house. Maybe you're somebody who enjoys the cold. We're going to have Beverly Ludke tell you all about going to ski in Colorado. And what better way to go but to have some of the fun accessory items that we have to offer in our silent auction. Now Beverly's coming up here and she's got some of these fun items, so we want her to show them off just a bit. Hold on.
All right. Okay guys, I want to show you a couple of the silent auction items. They were actually just added first part of the week. So they kind of got a slow start, but I hope that y'all will push that start button for me because they really are some pretty items. This is item number 20. It is a leather little cross strap purse. And along with it, and it's really great, it's great if you're a traveler because it actually has its own little cute cushion bag, but you can put your phone, it's got the zip little pocket. I feel like Vanna White, do you know? Anyways, little zip pocket for your credit cards and change. Great. Should I model it for you? And then I love this scarf. It has every possible color in it. It is a 100% silk scarf from Chico's. It's absolutely stunning. It's got turquoise and pinks and oranges and every color that you might want. And so if you're any kind of a fashionista whatsoever, you'll want this number 20 item. And then the other item, I have to admit, I actually provided this item, and I actually got it when I was in South Africa. It is a mohair blanket, and it's absolutely stunning. It is the softest thing. I really hate to take it out, but it is absolutely beautiful, and it's perfect for a summer chill in the evening, or even out on your veranda, or even in the winter, and cuddling with that grandchild. That's what I thought about. So anyway, it's a beautiful blanket. It's just the right weight, especially for people here in Texas. So I hope that y'all will continue bidding on those items as well as some of those many other wonderful items that are being so generously.
We're frozen.
Okay.
The internet is frozen at this moment.
Okay.
So I didn't want you to do that. So let them know what we're doing.
Okay. We will be with you in a minute. I understand we're frozen in time, so hold tight. Go back and bid. I'm not going to interrupt you while you're bidding, so go back and bid for me.
So if anyone has their phone and Wi-Fi turned on, turn it off. Everybody in this room.
Okay.
And if you're independently watching the Zoom, that needs to come off too, because that's what we're hitting with the band. They're saying they're doing every other word of what you guys are saying. And we can see the lag. We also can see that the phone is limiting the screen like this, and it doesn't typically do that. So I'm not sure if it's a setting there or way. It could be because other.
Well, and this is now huge, so
Yes.
why is that little?
I'm not sure if there's, maybe close down any other thing that you have open on your phone maybe.
Not just cell phones, but laptops.
Well, we have one for the class.
Are you on CAC guest or has?
Yes.
We're both on the other one, so that shouldn't, which one are you on, Mary?
Do me a favor. What are you going to say? Rule of thumb. No friends. No friends.
What's the meeting ID?
Oh, bid that now, so now that.
It is.
Kim, what's the meeting ID?
835-1286-3774.
Eight 835-1286-3774. Okay, maybe we're back. Okay. Can you hear us now?
Mary, does everything good on your end?
I think so. You ready for me to unmute?
Can you do, record again? Do it too.
Thank you. We think we're back with you. And we're going to tell you all about auction again. So, if you bid the first time we asked you to, now we're going to be asking you to bid again.
Definitely, definitely.
So, Beverly,
Yes,
you want to tell them about that throw you brought back from South Africa one more
I
time?
could. Did they not get that?
I don't think so.
Well, I've been fussed at because I'm pushing that item because someone else in this crowd is bidding on it. So, I mean, and what can I say? I mean, I said, there are no friends. That's the number
That's right.
one rule in auctions. There are no friends in auctions. So, yes, I would be glad to tell you about the 100% mohair blanket. It is actually a stunning piece. It's a very plush color, and it's perfect for summer nights or cuddling with that special grandbaby or significant other, whatever that may be. But we'd love for you to buy it, win it, whatever it takes, because it really is the perfect weight for Texas right now. So, yeah.
And all of this money that they're bidding on,
Yes.
for those who may be new in the crowd, go to the International Foundation for Altrusa,
Exactly.
Club 21.
For disaster relief.
And we want you to know that your dollars come back to District 9. So we get quite a bit of the foundation distribution each year, and it helps our smaller clubs do bigger projects. It helps our bigger clubs do even bigger projects. It helps people within our communities within the state of Texas do things like provide books and libraries to kids, such as what happened with Hurricane Harvey.
Exactly. Actually, in the last couple of years, Mary, our district has been very fortunate. We have typically gotten about $60,000 back, which is about a fifth of all the money that was raised. So, I mean, we have been very fortunate as a district, but we're a very giving district too. So, our numbers are always at the top as far as districts and giving. So, we understand, we've really developed a culture for what foundation really is and what it stands for. And that's a great point, because it does help some of our smaller clubs who don't necessarily have the monies to do an impactful project, but with these funds, they actually can make a difference in their community. So this is a great opportunity for us, not only to help our clubs that may be big and don't have so much of a problem with money, but it also helps us with smaller clubs also have impacts within their own communities.
Since we're kind of taking the hurdle over our little technical difficulties, why don't you explain how we're going to make the live auction work?
Perfect, perfect. Let me take a little bit of time about that, because we have 4 fantastic items, and I hope that all of you have had an opportunity to look at them, and maybe some of them might be a fun time for a girls' week, girls' weekend, whatever you want to do. First of all, our number one project prize is going to be the Charlie Wharton Starfire necklace. This is a stunning piece. I'm telling you, ladies, and if you've got your husbands on, great Mother's Day. Actually, Mother's Day is just in 2 weeks. This is a great piece. It's a $2,500 piece. If you're familiar with Charlie Wharton at all, every piece is a designer piece. Not one piece ever looks the same. And what you're going to be getting is not only the black druzy with a black onyx pendant, but you also get the gold collar that goes along with it. And the great thing about the Charlie Wharton piece is that every Charlie Wharton Starfire has the beautiful crown that is the design that Charlie created for Starfire. And it's really a pretty piece. I don't know if you can see this. But what I love about it is that you can use it anywhere. Beverly needs to move over. Is that better? Is that better, Martha? This is a piece that you can dress up. I could wear it tonight, or I could wear it with jeans. So that's a great thing about this piece. You can dress it up with silks and satins, whatever, or you can dress it down with just a white shirt and jeans. It's a great piece. So I hope that some of you are looking at this. It is a great piece that will look beautiful on someone's neck, I know. The second auction item tonight will be the Quaking Tree Retreat. This is a home that's located near Winter Park. It's about 15 minutes from the ski slope. It is a home that will sleep 10 people very comfortably. It is fully accessorized with everything you might possibly need out on a slope, or if you're out doing some hiking. As I said, it sleeps 10. It is 2-story, but the main level is at the ground level. There is a basement. So if you have someone that may have some disability, there's still not a problem because there is a bedroom upstairs as well as all the activities that go on up there. Hot tub, every little accessory you might think of that you might need. And as I said, there is a 27 hole golf course that was ranked in the top 5 for many years. Still, it's just an absolutely gorgeous site. Mountains all around the golf course, and they keep it pristine. So it's actually, you can walk to the golf course. So that's a great auction item. It is for a week. It's a 7-day, 7-night package. It usually runs between $3,000 and $5,000 a week. So please think about that with friends or family. It's a great place to share fun times with family as well. And this is going to be a package good for 1 year from today. So you have a whole year to plan that. The third item is Casa Shirley, and I know all of you are very familiar with Casa Shirley because our dear own Shirley has given this several years.
The name, I didn't.
Well, we know where that name came from, and although I've never been able to enjoy her casa, I heard it is beautiful. It has wonderful access to the beach. If you are a diver or or a sun seeker, this is the place you want to go. It's located in Cozumel. And I understand that it even comes with a private chef. Is that every day?
Every day except Tuesday.
Every day but Tuesday, ladies. You will have your own chef for dinner. And I hear they do it on the beach if you need it.
On the beach or in your condo.
In the condo or on the beach. It is a condo. It sleeps 8. Very comfortably. And I know that a number of you have won that prize, and I've always heard wonderful things that come from it. So please, Julie's shaking her head at me. She has been over there. And she's going back to stay, I understand. And that typically runs between $21,000 and $3,000 a week. So it's a great price too, guys. I love Cozumel anyway, and it's just within walking distance of downtown is the way I understand.
Right on the beach.
You get the culture. You get the culture down there. And that's what so many of these packages are about, is just enjoying the culture. And then our fourth auction prize is the famous The Star. And it's based around the Dallas Cowboy International headquarters. I've never been there, and so I had to do a little research. That place is amazing. I mean, it's just beautiful. The package itself includes a tour. You get a 1-night stay at the Omni Frisco, which is located there within the Star. as well as a dinner at the Cowboy Club. And that's an exclusive club. You have to be a member of this club. So just not anyone can walk in and enjoy the Cowboy Club. And if you've not seen it, I encourage you to go to the internet and just research it, because it's absolutely beautiful. And I know a couple of you have won it, and I've heard great things. So if you've got a hubby or a son-in-law or a son that loves the Dallas Cowboys, this would be the perfect package for them for Father's Day, right? We've got Father's Day just around the corner. Now, as far as price, and Lavone has always managed to get this package for us, she says basically it's priceless, and I believe that, because first of all, the club is in itself, you can't buy into the club, you can't just walk in. So it's just a dream come true for any cowboy or Dallas Cowboy lover, or a father, or a significant other.
Tell me how to bid.
Okay, okay, I forgot about that. That's the important thing. I need y'all to bid. So what you're gonna do is, we have a telephone number connected to each package. And on that, what you will do for the first time you bid, you text that number, you will text your name and your bid. Now, we've got ladies sitting here in the audience that are gonna take your number and your name, and we will record that. So you won't have to, after the first time you put in your name, you will not have to consistently put your name. We will see your number come up, we will then know who you are, and we will just take your bid. But the first time you bid, with your cell phone number, you have to put your name in, okay? And when does this stop, Mary? When does the live auction stop?
When we finish our program tonight.
Okay.
After we hear from Kathy Foley.
Okay. So when you see Kathy Foley on the screen, you know we're getting down to the bidding. So, bid now. We want you to bid because we want to see what's going on, making sure it's all working. But outside of that, bid until you know Kathy's coming and she's going to give her little spiel. And after that, we will call for last bid, and that will be it. How is that? What I'm going to also do is I'm going to put the phone numbers, because I don't know how clearly you can read the numbers. Oh, okay. Julie has already gotten the numbers into the chat. So if you have any questions about it, just follow the chat, and it will tell you the number you need to be texting to. Guys, fun packages, this is a win-win, because if you win it, those dollars that you're giving are wonderful. Very good.
You have 6 minutes?
I have
In
6
the
minutes.
silent auction.
Oh, girls, boys, who's ever bidding? You only have 6 minutes left.
I'm pretty getting bids on that.
You're already getting live bids. Well, that's okay. We'll take them. I won't take a live bid down. I'll take it. But if you are bidding on the silent auction, you only have 6 minutes. And we are using gala bids, so it will shut the bidding off exactly at 6. So there won't be any question. If you got it at 6, then that's probably yours. So, yeah, watch your clocks. Watch your clocks.
Thank
Mary?
you, Beverly. I
Yep.
appreciate it.
Bid, guys.
We are having some problems with our internet connection, so we're going to try and stay on top of that. But if we can keep it stable, we'll keep on going. Are we still with our group?
You're there, but you're the other word, and it's saying it's on your phone, the number of connections, or the bandwidth is not.
We're going to take a really short break, and then when we come back, we'll hope that this phone is working better. Let me get off the Zoom first.
No, they're texting and they can silence them.
They're not doing anything.
Oh, I don't think, you think they're texting bids or interrupting?
No? But you need to stop the recording. I'm on I thought that's what I was on.
should be on the other one.
And it may be that, I mean, even though we're not on Wi-Fi, I think the weather and then just everyone using their phone devices kind of.
I'm on Casda.
So maybe something, when you send the last, maybe more people is so he's doing a foundation to choose. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's the way too. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
I've only got one ball.
I've got 1 minute, 26 seconds.
Okay, they're giving me countdowns for the silent auction, if you can hear me. So, hold on. 1 more minute and silent auction goes. We're going to swap out phones real quick. How long do we need to wait? Okay.
Oh, you got to switch your name, that's all.
Right.
Do we need to start putting numbers up? Yeah, oh, I need to just tell that. Is it showing final bid? The auction is closed.
They're switching out the server, so I think we're going to be fine in just a minute. To everyone out there in the virtual world, we are standing in the Cultural Activities Center, which is an arts center in Temple, Texas. And we are working with the staff here at the CAC to try and virtually send this out and make sure that you are able to watch us do the installation shortly and to do the awards ceremony. So I think We have finalized all the bids in the silent auction, and Beverly has one quick message before we open up the meeting. Beverly.
Thank you. Thank you. One thing I wanted to explain about the live auction is what will happen is when bidding closes, what we will be doing is then texting the winner. We will need your name and your email address. And our District 9 treasurer will be sending you an invoice, and then you will have a choice of paying by check or by credit card. So the 4 of you that will end up winning the live auctions will be getting an invoice, and then at that point you'll have your choice of either a credit card or a check, and then the package will be yours. You want to announce the bids on the... Oh, okay. Well, why don't I just announce some bids? Okay. Quaking Tree has a bid of $2,000. Costa Shirley has a bid of $2,000. And the Star has a bid of $500. So keep those bids coming.
Well, I know we've had some technical difficulties coming back and forth since 5:30 when we started, but I hope you've all enjoyed your 30 minutes of cocktails, tunes, chatting, and bidding. Now we'll begin our meeting, and I want to welcome our international president, Beverly Hardy, our past governors, our current board for 2019 to 2021, and all of you out there in the land of virtual Altrusa. We welcome you to the 65th Conference and the celebration for awards. At this time, I will turn the podium Ready? I'm going to turn the podium over to our district officers to do our awards ceremony. I welcome Linda Hurt and Vicki Smith, who have been our coordinators for all of the awards. Pardon me, I jumped too far. Okay, at this time, I'll ask Brenda Tucker to come forward and do the invocation.
Good evening. Would you bow with me, please? Lord, we thank you for this opportunity to meet as Altrusans and friends. We thank you for each and every one who is here today in person and online. You have blessed us with supportive people who are dedicated to Altrusa. You have led us through very trying times. Loving Father, we thank you and ask you to bless this evening. Amen.
At this time, I'll ask Sharon Vance, who is our district secretary, to come forward, and she'll give our credentials report regarding our elections.
Excuse me. Madam Governor, Altrusans and guests, as of 6 p.m. on April the 16th, 2021, the following credentials had been issued for the 65th Annual District 9 Conference. Eligible delegates, 68. Eligible alternatives, 60. Eligible district board members, 7. Eligible past governors, 11, for a total of 146. Certified delegates were 60. Certified alternates, 43. Certified district board members, 7, and certified past governors, 11, for a total of 121.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience as we work through our difficulties up here and get me through the agenda. Now, if I could have Linda Hurt and Vicki Smith come forward. We'll have the presentation of the District 9 awards for the 2019-2021 biennium.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Vicki Smith, Altrusa International District 9 Director, along with fellow Director Linda Hurt. What a beautiful spring evening we have for our Zoom celebration of the 2019-2020 Altrusa International District 9 Service and Communications Awards. We are so glad that you are joining us as we honor the clubs who have exhibited exemplary performance through their service projects and through their communications efforts during the 2019-2020 club year. Linda and I coordinated the efforts of receiving all of the award entries. We selected qualified, independent judges who were not associated with any Altrusa International District 9 clubs and provided the instructions and judging criteria to them for their particular award. We assured the completion of all judging in a timely manner. We had a total of 17 Altrusa International District 9 clubs who submitted award entries for the 2019-2020 club year. Next year, we hope to have even more entries because of the spectacular things you're doing in your communities. The judges told us that the final decisions were extremely tough because District 9 clubs truly serve our neighbors with valuable, creative, and needed projects. Now, Now, it is our pleasure to present to you the 2019-2020 award winners. So for the next 20 minutes or so, similar to last year, imagine that you're attending a District 9 conference, sitting in a room filled with anticipation as project winners are announced. And be sure to get your favorite beverage ready so we can toast these awesome winners. But don't sip too much. We want you to stay focused throughout the entire celebration. And if your club wins, a quick little cheer would be appreciated. And with that, let's virtually dim the lights and make our first presentation. Linda, will you do the honors?
Hi, everyone. It is great to see all of you virtually tonight in our fun celebration. Let's enjoy these award announcements as if we were sitting next to each other, as I know that some of you are. Clubs work tirelessly on their service projects, and it's time to celebrate the accomplishments of the award winners, as well as those who didn't win an award but who had great projects, which serve their community and others internationally. Every club is a winner, whether you hear your name tonight or not. Be proud of what you do for those in need. Our first award this evening is the Club Communications Award. Our judges for the Communications Award were Betty Bell, Shaniqua Crockett, and Christy Lopez. We thank all of our judges for their many hours reviewing and judging their entries. Altrusa International District 9 created the Club Communications Award to recognize clubs whose exemplary efforts in communications keep their members informed and excited about their club happenings and help raise awareness of Altrusa in their local communities. We had 5 clubs enter their communications programs for the awards. The third place winning club is Altrusa International of Temple, Inc. The second place award winner is Altrusa International of Garland, Inc. And the first place award is presented to Altrusa International of Richardson, Inc. Congratulations to all of you. Certificates will be mailed to the presidents of each of these clubs in the next few days. Vicki?
Our next award category is the Outstanding Yearbook Award. This award also was created by Altrusa International, District 9, and its purpose is to recognize clubs which have yearbooks that provided pertinent information about their club, Altrusa International, District 9, and Altrusa International. As with the other categories, their yearbook award is judged based on a set of criteria developed specifically for this award. The judges for the yearbook award were Elena Reyes Ochoa, Felicia Whitaker Terrell, and Melanie Isaac White. We had 7 clubs enter their yearbooks for awards this year. The third place winning club in the Outstanding Yearbook Award category is Altrusa International of Anderson County, Incorporated. The second place Yearbook Award winner is Altrusa International of Greenville, Incorporated. And the first place Yearbook Award winner is Altrusa International of San Antonio, Incorporated. The president of each of your clubs will receive a certificate of award by mail within the next few days. Linda, will you continue with the awards?
Now we turn to the service awards. The first award to be presented are the Dr. Nina Faye Calhoun International Relations Award. The independent judges for this award were Irma Lopez, Sherry McAvoy, and Laura Wark. The Dr. Nina Faye Calhoun International Relations Award was developed by Altrusa International and is given to clubs with outstanding achievement in international relations based on a specific set of criteria. We had 5 entries for this award, and we have 3 very deserving winners. The third place award is presented to Altrusa International of Pampa, Inc. for their coupons for military families overseas. And the second place winner is Altrusa International of San Antonio, Inc. for their project entitled Soldiers Angels. Before announcing the first place award recipient, let me describe to you a little about their international relations program. The objective of their international projects is to make a positive difference in lives outside of the borders of the U.S. They have several international projects. Through one of the projects, thousands of refugees in the Texas border town of Matamoros, Mexico, benefited from the donation of more than 1,100 pairs of leggings, which provided women in refugee camps with an additional layer of protection from sexual violence. They also supplied undergarments, feminine products, clothing, household items, and toys through Mike's Kids, a nonprofit founded by the late husband of a club member, and they asked for and received support from other District 9 clubs for the leggings and the other items. It is with much pleasure and more than a little bit of awe that we present the 2019-2020 Dr. Nina Faye Calhoun International Relations Award to Altrusa International of Richardson, Inc. for their doing the kindness thing across borders. This award comes with a check from District 9, as well as another check from Altrusa International. Congratulations, Altrusa International of Richardson, Inc.
Congratulations to all previous winners. We're now ready to present winners for the Litha H. Brown Literacy Award. Using a predetermined list of criteria, This award is presented each year to the clubs with outstanding achievement in developing literacy projects to serve their communities. The judges of the Litha H. Brown Literacy Award this year were Sarah Gould, Maria Gutierrez, Ms. G, and Mari Pineda. 9 entries were submitted, and again, the judging was difficult. The third place award is presented to Altrusa International of Garland, Incorporated, for their Reaching Garland Through Reading project. The second place winner is Altrusa International of San Antonio, Incorporated, for a dual language reading program. Now, let me tell you a little about First Place Award Winners Project. The objective of this project, a specific project, is to expose fourth graders in the community to the businesses in the city in which they live, and to experience career field possibilities. These experiences broaden the children's minds, allowing them to learn new things about their city and the jobs provided therein. The children who participate in the program are selected by their teachers based on a school performance, grades, good behavior, etc. The businesses selected in 2019-2020 included a hydroponic greenhouse, the local airport, a movie theater, the VFW and Freedom Museum, along with Cabot Research and Development, a manufacturing facility using carbon black. Because of COVID-19, other visits to businesses had to be canceled until a later year. Now, while at the airport, the participants received an unexpected visit by an osprey. This is the airplane hovering kind, not the bird. Both children and adults were thrilled. Congratulations to Altrusa International of Pampa, Incorporated, for winning the first place Litha H. Brown Literacy Award with their Lunch with Dignitaries project. Altrusa International of Pampa will be receiving checks from Altrusa District 9 and Altrusa International as the first place award winner. Congratulations again to all winners. Linda, will you present the Mamie L. Bass Service Award?
Thanks, Vicki. The Mamie L. Bass Service Award is given to the clubs with outstanding achievement in service in their community. Like the other 2 service-related awards, the district first place winner is entered into competition at the international level. There were 14 entries for the Mamie L. Bass Service Award for the 2019-2020 club year. The judges for this award were Patricia Malstead, Deneen Henderson, and Marcia Silver. And now the announcements of the awards. The third place award winner for its Fun with Compassion Literacy Day is Altrusa International of Waco, Inc. Winning second place for Coats for a Cause is Altrusa International of San Antonio, Inc. The first place award-winning club adopted a school within their community with the goal of introducing and reinforcing the joy of reading, mentoring students as they learn, providing positive reinforcement, and rewarding the learning experience. The school selected by the club for support was the school district's Newcomer School, where refugee students attend for 1 to 2 years. Approximately 96 newcomers were welcomed to the campus in August 2019. The kindergarten through 5th grade student population consisting of 17 different non-English languages, immigrants from 28 countries, and household income at poverty level benefited because of the project. Educational supplies and volunteers were provided by this club for the school. 500 boxes of flashcards for kindergarten through 4th grades, 4 cases of dictionaries, 500 plus books. The club hosted a super citizen reception at the school every 6 weeks, and at least 25 students were recognized at each reception. A Teacher Appreciation Week was provided by the club just before Christmas with finger food and drinks provided in the teacher lounges. The club received a $2,200 grant from Altrusa International Foundation for this project. Other funding included donations from 3 other donors and a fundraising project to specifically benefit this project. The club achieved 100% participation by members in this creative project, and at the time of writing of the award application, they plan to continue the project in the 2020-2021 school year. Our first place Mamiel Bass award-winning club for its LEE, L-E-E, Lee Educates Everyone project is Altrusa International of Abilene, Inc. Congratulations, Abilene. The club will receive checks from District 9 as well as Altrusa International. Vicki?
And with that, we want to congratulate all of the award winners. But remember, all clubs are winners when they serve from the heart. So let's raise our glasses high and toast the astonishing clubs for making positive differences in their communities. Now, all of us on the Altrusa International District 9 Board of Directors know that Altrusa International District 9 Altrusans have hearts as big and courageous as Texas. So let's toast to all of our District 9 clubs for the service they provided during 2019, 2020, and every club year. And we know 2020 presented us with some challenges. So thanks again. Now, immediate past Governor Linda Moore will announce the Edith DeBusk President's Award.
Sure. Right after her. Okay. Thank you, Vicki. Good evening. My name is Linda Moore, and I'm the immediate past governor of District 9. I am so very honored to be with you this evening, some in person, most of you virtually. It has been my pleasure to serve as the chair of the Edith DeBusk President's Award Committee, and I would like to thank my committee members who serve as the judges for this award. Past Governor Lavone Arthur of the Downtown Dallas Club, past Governor Martha Hardwick Hoffmeister, also of the Downtown Dallas Club, and past Governor Sylvia Zamora of the San Antonio Club. They put their hearts and souls into this process, and they are dear friends and mentors to me. It is my distinct pleasure to announce the award winners from the 8 entries we received for the Edith DeBusk President's Award for the 2019-2020 club year. As you know, the 2019-2020 club year started off fairly normal, like most club years do, with the excitement of new projects, new fundraisers, and new ideas to present. Then, what can I say? The world changed. A global pandemic not only caused a major worldwide health scare, but a state-mandated shutdown. We were forced to not gather in person, canceled conferences, and we were forced to find ways to meet and continue to do what we do, serve others. And in true Altrusa District 9 fashion, our clubs adjusted and successfully completed their goals for the year. The themes that they used for these clubs turned out to be so amazingly appropriate for a year that they did not expect. Let me share a few with you. Our 3rd place award. During this year of her presidency, this club added 5 new members and obtained 100% Club 21 participation. They raised $6,235 for their foundation scholarship fund just before COVID shut everything down. They continued to meet through Zoom and enhanced several of their own ongoing projects. They picked up, personally washed and sorted and distributed over 1,200 coats that were left at schools lost and found. This president learned from and led her club into a team, using her theme, unity with our community. To quote, she realized she was not alone. Congratulations to Sylvia Mendez-Smith of Altrusa International of San Antonio, Texas. Our second place award. This president led her club to add 15 new members during this crazy year. This club did something new during the holidays and divided into 3 groups and performed over 250 random acts of kindness during the Christmas season in the community. For the club's birthday, since they could not meet in person, a delivery of a bouquet of flowers was delivered by the president-elect to an active member who has served the club for 51 years and was currently serving on the foundation board. This club also achieved 100% Club 21 participation with an out-of-the-box fundraising effort. They raised over $66,000 for their projects and scholarships while serving over 14,000 hours with 91% club participation. These are no fishtails. Friends in service helping as her theme. Congratulations to Carol White of Altrusa International of Temple, Texas. Our first place. This club adjusted to several changes. They added 4 new members, raised over $10,000 from their one fundraiser, and celebrated one of their own members' 100th birthday as Mrs. Claus. And they received a $4,000 grant from the International Foundation, But when their president had to resign due to a job loss and then getting a new job, this club moved forward. With just a slight variation to the year's theme, planting the seeds of service to grow a community, to planting the seeds of service to meet the needs around us. And this was before the COVID shutdown. Little did this club know that the theme would take on a whole new meaning. The quote, "We are Altrusans and we are servants," could not have meant more during this crazy year. Planting the seeds of service brought a bountiful harvest to their community. A quote sums up what Altrusa is to this leader. The flower doesn't think of competing with the flower next to it, it just blooms. I challenge each of you to continue blooming. Congratulations to past governor and District 9 parliamentarian Brenda Tucker of Altrusa International of Pampa, Texas. Brenda, since I'm lucky to have her here with us, we're going to present Brenda with her award. Congratulations. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much.
And Brenda also will receive a $50 check from District 9. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve.
Yay, Pampa.
To serve District 9. The real winners tonight are the communities that we serve. Thank you.
At this time, we'll ask Beverly to come forward. She's going to give you a little update. I can see the numbers from here.
I always said this district rocked. Oh my gosh, you guys are beating it over here. The girls are getting exhausted walking up and down. I tell you, y'all are doing a great job. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick update on the live auctions, and then I'm going to give you a silent auction total. The Starfire presently is at 500, but we did get a bid at 800, but they didn't text it to the right number. So whoever bid 800, please go back and dial 254-780-7143. We'd love to have your numbers. The Quaking tree is up to $4,400. Okay, it now went up to $4,500. Y'all keep it coming. The Casa Shirley is now up to $3,200. Remember, these are 1 week stays and you have a full year. Am I correct, Shirley? You have a full year starting today. You have a whole year to take those trips. And the Star is up to $800. So keep those, we got to change already. I can see Quaking Tree is going up to $4,500. Keep it going, girls. And then I want to give you a real quick note. Huh?
I gotta go back up top.
Quaking Tree is up to $4,600. The silent auction brought in $3,241. That is wonderful. Yay. Okay. And then one other thing, Debbie Weber will kill me if I don't do this. Okay. For those of you that have been donating to the white envelope, if you donate at least $50, you get this gorgeous mask. I don't wear a mask, I hate to tell you. I wear my shield. But this gorgeous mask with Beverly Hardy's beautiful emblem on it. You will get this for free if you give at least $50 to the white envelope or to the Patsy's over here. Yeah, she's saying yes. Yes, she's doing it. So if you want to give $50, please, you'll get a free mask. If you give over $100 and up, you will get the beautiful medallion. And it's very lightweight, and it will make a great Christmas ornament. If you've been collecting those that we've been giving out over the last couple of years, it's actually very pretty. It's very lightweight and acrylic. If you donate at least $100, you do get the medallion, and it'll be sent to you. If you give over $150, you actually get both. So you get 2 for 1 here. So if you've given at least $150, you will get both of these sent to you unless you're in the audience today. Debbie did send me some, and if you can confirm to me that you've already given 50, 100, or 150, I will go ahead and give you your mask or your medallions today. So guys, y'all are rocking it. 5,000 for Quaking Tree. Keep it coming. I tell you, you will not be disappointed, I promise you.
They are asking for the numbers to be read. I'm doing it now. Okay.
For the numbers to be?
The bid number, the phone numbers.
Oh, the bid numbers, phone numbers. Okay, they're texting them to you right now in the chat. So do I do my foundation awards? Okay, so let's go to awards. And this is exciting because, again, as we've talked, foundation is actually my passion because I see what it does. It not only helps those in the communities, but it helps bring the spirit to our clubs and our small clubs especially. So what I'd like to do is first announce the winners for the total club contributions, and I will start with number 4. The 4th place award for the amount of $2,945 goes to Altrusa International of San Antonio. The 3rd place winner for total club contributions goes to Altrusa International of downtown Dallas for contributing $3,736. Congratulations. And the 2nd place winner goes to Altrusa International of Louisville for their contribution of $3,950. Thank you so much. Drum roll, please. The 1st place winner for total club contribution with a contribution of $4,369 goes to the Altrusa International of Temple, Texas. One other note I want to add to the total contribution is that the highest number of new Club 21 members goes to the Altrusa International Club of San Antonio. The last award I'd like to give is to the highest per member capita club, and this is certainly based not only on the number of members that you have, but to your contributions. And the fourth place winner goes with a per capita of $26.60, goes to Altrusa International of the Chisholm Trail. Yay! They have 15 members. Good job, good job. Okay, in third place, with a membership, no, I'm not going to tell that, with the amount of $40.83 goes to the Altrusa International of Temple, Texas. And they have a membership of 107, so that's good job too, girls. The second place winner with highest per member average with 55 members and a total of $67.93 per capita goes to the Altrusa International of downtown Dallas. And the first place winner with a per capita of $92.03 goes to the Altrusa International of San Antonio, Texas. Thank you all so much for your contributions, and you know, you're making a difference. And I've always said, whether it's a $25 contribution or thousands of dollars, you're making a difference with whatever you give. So please continue to give, continue to go to the foundation. And just one quick update, the Starfire is at 800, Quaking Tree is at 5,200, Casa Shirley is at 3,200, and the Star is up to $1,000. Keep it coming, girls.
At this time, we're going to take a short break. We're going to make sure that we're set up for our installation. But just so you know, that doesn't mean we're going to stop bidding. So we don't take breaks from supporting the foundation during this whole time. So feel free to jump on in there and bid again. But we are going to take a short 10-minute break. I will ask that Julie's going to help me sort of shut off the videos and get us all muted. But we appreciate your patience tonight as we try and make sure that this is virtually available to all of you. Thank you, Beverly. I think we're muted. Byron, I think we're going to take a short break. Okay. If anybody needs to take a break, you can. Yeah. Just in case. Yes, you can stay in your chairs, and then we'll pull the people being installed in front. Yeah. And they'll stand at the table. She's still on board.
Yeah, definitely. If we were live, she would be up here. Yeah. I mean, including in person. He's like, what? What was your goal, Beverly? Yeah, we can do our happy hour. I know. We didn't do happy hour. That's what we were getting at. We're not drinking. Beverly. What was your goal? Oh, I wanted to cheese in. Well, I think you got it. Where would that be? I'm not sure that we put it. Oh, okay. Well, I started to bring mine from the car, but it's okay. Sweetie.
Let me go see if I can get you one.
I got it. Don't up on this again. I did this 2 years ago. Glad you kept it, right? I got stuff from conference 2014 still on my computer.
we were just trying to occasionally, you know.
Brenda, are we gonna be going down there? Well, I'm trying to, I think maybe you should be back here so that you come right up here with me when I install you so people can see your face.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to call Guadalupe. Then we'll just stand behind you. You know, we might get to come sit on the front row.
Well, and,
Well, I think Mary just wants them all called up here at once, so everybody can just stand back here. And I'll just call you up one by one to be on camera.
That is my life these days.
It's not cold.
Oh, bless you. I could have gone and done that.
Anybody else? Okay, so I'll introduce you.
Okay, and I think we'll have everybody come and stand back here, and I'll just call them up here so they can
can be
stand by
seen.
me.
That's a good idea.
And then they can go back and stand back there.
Okay. Did y'all hear that?
No.
Okay.
Can I just tell them?
Yes.
We're going to ask everyone who's going to be installed to the new board to come and stand back here. Then when I call your name, if you'll come up here by me at the podium so people can see your face, then we'll do the installation. After I'm finished with you, if you'll just step back in line back here, I think that'll work best.
I'm not going to run off with this, I promise.
This is yours, dear.
What is that?
The box.
Oh, the box. And the check is on that. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm just like, just hearing what the other two were. I'm like, okay, it's that. So when I
Shirley?
heard what the other,
Shirley.
the second were, nothing happening. Thank you.
What order do you want us in?
I want your last, Linda's first, and then Guadalupe will come after Linda, and then Mary, Collin after Guadalupe, and then I'll have Hope come after Mary.
Shirley, you're in the wrong place.
You're way down there. I was waiting to be told. Then Linda Hertz after Hope, and then Kim Kears, and then Shirley, and Mary. Let's go sit down first. What? Do I get to go sit down after? No, no. You have to all stay up here until Mary's, and then I pronounce you, and then you come up.
Okay.
I'll pin her, then I'll call you to come up and do the necklace.
Okay.
You want to start the call?
Pardon me?
You want to start the call?
Almost. No.
Glad I kept it on my computer.
Well, you're presiding. You probably need to do
Okay.
it.
Are you ready? It says that you're not allowing me to unmute. Not yet. I think we got it. And we're back. So welcome back. Now we will proceed with the installation for the 2021 to 2023 Board of Directors. At this time, I'll turn the podium over to Brenda Tucker, our past governor and our current parliamentarian.
Thank you, Mary. Well, it is my distinct honor to be able to install the officers for 2021 to 2023. Tonight, we are gathered to support and encourage each other as we begin a new biennium in Altrusa. I think we're all anxious to leave the prior biennium with all its craziness and shifting sands behind. One thing Altrusans truly had an opportunity to learn was flexibility. And just look at us. We're having district conference online. I think we can confidently agree that we did truly defy gravity in 2019 to 2021. But we have a new day, a new direction, and a new biennium with a fresh perspective ahead of us. Mary Black Pearson has chosen as her theme, Rise and Shine. How appropriate for her to share her positive attitude with us and to remind us to look on the bright side, just as she has already been doing. One way she is encouraging her new board is by presenting each with a packet of sunflowers to plant. The sunflower follows the sun, rising and growing along the way. Let's get started. Would immediate past Governor Linda Moore come up here and join me? Linda, you have just completed a biennium as immediate past governor.
Yes, ma'am.
Yet, when asked to serve in that capacity again, due to a change in last year's board, you agreed in your typical what's best for Altrusa style. You said yes. Your presence creates a security and a stability for the board, and you provide encouragement for the biennium ahead. To remind you of your agreement to rise and shine, I present you with this packet of sunflower seeds and this little gift.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. New directors, Guadalupe Carvajal and Kathleen Smith, who's joining us via Zoom. Ladies, as directors for the next biennium, you will be charged with tasks by the governor to help you feel a part of the board and to learn and grow as Altrusans. Your service to the district will give you opportunity to rise and shine, sharing your talents with District 9. Growth is inevitable. Will you agree to fulfill this position? I will. What's this? This. Thank you. Thank you. Mary Powlin, Treasurer. Mary, as Treasurer, you will be Chair of the Finance Committee, and that committee will develop the budget. You will collect all dues for members in the district. You will keep an accurate record of all receipts and expenditures and deposit all monies received in the name of the district into a depository approved by the district board. You will monitor dues and membership. You will pay bills. You will make financial reports to the board. And you will also present the budget at district conference. It is important that your position maintain a shiny reputation of honesty and clarity. Are you ready to rise and shine?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. The governor appoints her secretary, and although she has no board vote and is not actually installed, I'd like to include her in this process and introduce her to you. Hope LaGrone. Governor Mary has chosen you to partner with her in the coming biennium. Your job is to record the meetings of the District Board of Directors, correspond with the members, the International Office, and the district, to assist the governor in any way she may need. You will keep a file of members of clubs within District 9 and a record of their officers and committee chairmen. You will furnish the Credentials Committee with a certified list of delegates and alternates, officers and past governors who are authorized to vote at least 15 days prior to conference. Perfect attendance and recording and distributing conference proceedings will be your responsibility. Are you agreeable to this appointment?
I am.
Okay. Kim Kearse, first vice governor. Oh, nope, I missed somebody. Second vice governor, Linda Hurt. I skipped my paragraph. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Linda, as second vice governor, you will handle duties assigned by Governor Mary. Having already served on the district board in 2 capacities, you're familiar with the workings of each office and will be working with each of the other members of the team, increasing your knowledge of the board and the organization. This opportunity provides you the time to become more familiar with the bylaws and policies of the organization and to be a support to the governor. Are you willing to accept these duties?
I am.
Good.
Thank you.
My apologies. Now, Kim Kearse, first vice governor. Kim, as first vice governor, you will also serve as program chair, meaning you will help plan and execute the plan for the coming district conferences. You will work in tandem with the governor, consulting with her to help her carry out her goals. You will provide mentorship and support to all members of the board. This is a position of great learning, an education in Altrusa that is unmatched. Are you willing to rise and shine in this capacity?
Of course.
Of course. That's the right answer.
Thank you.
Thank you. Governor-elect Shirley Raymer. Shirley.
It's okay.
You have had a unique experience
I have.
as you leave first vice governor program chair. So many plans, so many changes. But your constant adaptation in areas that require change is commendable. And that flexibility will serve you well as governor-elect. Your sunny disposition is welcome on the board. As governor-elect, you shall attend all conferences and meetings of the District Board of Directors and become acquainted with the duties of the governor. You will work closely with Governor Mary as you begin to plan your own upcoming biennium, and the long-range strategic plan will be your responsibility.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. The governor-elect shall assume the office of governor at the expiration of the term of the incumbent or upon the inability of the incumbent to complete the term. Do you accept the duties of this office?
I do.
Okay. Thank you, Brenda. Mary Black Pearson, Governor. Come on up. Mary, your positive outlook has brought this district forward in extremely trying times. I read a quote from Marissa Mayer that said, "I always did something I was a little not ready to do. I think that's how you grow. When there's that moment of, wow, I'm not really sure I can do this, and you push through those moments, that's when you have a breakthrough." And I thought this might resonate with you.
Just a bit.
This board witnessed that breakthrough. Your move from governor-elect into the governor's seat early in this biennium has given you growth. It enabled you to experience on-the-job training far beyond what most governors receive. With your typical grace, you rose to the occasion. We saw you learning new technology, sharing ideas, communicating with clubs, encouraging board members to keep going, and providing structure along the way. Under your leadership, you helped your board members to grow. The outgoing board has such respect for you and the amazing job you have done. This experience of truly defying gravity can only help to enhance your coming biennium. You've chosen as your theme, Rise and Shine. Like a sprout from the ground in spring following a long winter, hope rises in our hearts as we look forward to your leadership in a new way. This past biennium has been different from any we've ever experienced before, giving us time to evaluate ourselves, our methods, our clubs, our devotion to this organization and our fellow Altrusans, and how we serve in our communities. It wasn't fun or easy, but the sun is out and it's shining. District 9 is ready, maybe even more than ready, to rise and shine with your positive energy, leading the way for 2021 to 2023. Mary, are you willing to accept this office of District Governor?
I am.
Awesome. Let me give you your pen. Whoops. I did that in advance and it didn't stay. Didn't want to pin it upside down, so I'm just going to do this part and not the gavel. Is that okay?
That works.
Okay. Dwight L. Moody said, "We are told to let our light shine, and if it does, we won't need to tell anybody it does. Lighthouses don't fire cannons to call attention to their shining, they just shine." So I encourage each one of the district board members and every single member in District 9 to rise and let your light shine for the betterment of all of us and our communities. And with that, I pronounce this board duly installed. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'd like to call on past Governor Linda Moore to make a presentation.
Mary, it is my honor to pass down a special item that has been a part of District 9 history since 1950. Let me tell you the story first. N.I. Yang, a graduate nurse of a Seoul Korean hospital, was given a scholarship by the 7th District, which is now District 9, to get a year's advanced training in the United States at Vanderbilt University School of Nursing. Miss Willie Walker of Texarkana was governor at that time, 1948 to 50, and practically adopted NI. When Governor Walker's term was concluded, NI gave Bill her most treasured possession, a jade pendant on a chain. This was a gift from NI's husband before she left Korea. The carved jade symbolized love, good wishes, and prosperity. NI asked that this necklace be passed on to each succeeding governor as a symbol of her continuing thanks for the district for the friendship and advanced training she had while in this country. NI did not make it back to Korea because South Korea was invaded the day she reached San Francisco on her way home. Because she couldn't hear from her family, son, husband, mother, sisters, and brothers, and since no ships were going to Korea, she decided, after waiting 2 weeks, to go to Tokyo. Here she learned her family was safe, but her husband was to be killed if found. Through various media, Mr. Yang heard NI was in Japan, and he and their son went to be with her where they remained. NI used her training only as a volunteer. In honor of NI, each District 9 governor in succession has worn this lovely jade necklace on the night of her installation. Mary, I would like to present it to you now as our governor, who will carry on the tradition of service that NI was so taken by. I hope you will treasure it as much as I did, and that you will pass it along when the time comes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, here. Let me just do this. I'm going to show it off.
I stand before a somewhat empty auditorium, but I know there are many of you out there. And I know that many of you have been by my side since February of 2020. And the reason I know that is I received text messages, emails, phone calls, and a great deal of support from the current board members as they worked hard to scramble to figure out, one, what do we do to continue as we have a swift change on the board? Two, oh my goodness, we've just canceled conference in March of 2020. And then how do we keep our connections? One of the reasons we defy gravity in the District 9 clubs is because we have stayed connected. We have supported each other, and we don't walk alone. We don't Zoom alone, and we don't do any projects alone. And I have to tell you, the success that we have had in the last 12, 13 months during COVID-19, during virtual everything, has been because this board pulled together, came up with a plan, and moved forward with great hope and faith for the future. So when I started looking at a theme, it didn't take me long to figure out that sunflowers rarely are seen in a field by themselves. They look each morning towards the east, and with great hope, they turn all day long, looking for the best spot in the sun to do their hard work. And I know from experience for the last year that that's what happens with our District 9 Altrusans. And I'm here to tell you that we will all line up in a field and be there for Kathy Foley at convention, and be there for Altrusa International, and be there as a group because we won't stand alone. There are numerous people that are the recipients of your hard work, your service, that you never hear a thank you from. And when the days become tedious and you think, I just don't think I can make that meeting, or I just don't think I can do that paperwork. The leaders that have gone before us understand that. The presidents who have served in this biennium certainly understand that. They've had a very unique experience of leadership. Many of them have met for the last 10 months solely by Zoom and had very little actual physical contact with their club members. We've gone down this road, we've stayed safe. But I will tell you this, one of the things that we know from Membership 2.0, from the hard work done in trying to prepare for a new, changed future, is that we aren't walking this path alone. We will never stand in a field alone. I will always stand with a board that is ready to help you. And if you've had time to read our long-range strategic plan, that's what this biennium is about. We're going to help you maneuver through a new environment. I've heard many say that we'd like to go back to normal. I think we have a new normal. I know more about Zoom, PowerPoint, Publisher, and not to mention a few other programs than I ever thought I was going to learn at this stage in my life. But I can tell you I've learned it. I've worked with people on this board who are excited to help you learn how to maneuver in the new normal, and you will stand beside each one of these new board members in the upcoming biennium. And I am excited to tell you about some of the things that we will do to make that happen, such as a past President's Council for all of District 9, leadership training to talk about how you work through and maneuver in a world that is virtual or part virtual or some combination of all things. We will help you with software. We will help you with all kinds of expertise in terms of communication. We are on the edge of announcing some changes in how we will manage our website, how we will manage communications to our clubs. We are already investing in your future. As we turn to the next biennium, I have no doubt that there are people ready and waiting to become Altrusans. Because after all, you don't become a member. It's a change in mindset. You belong to a family in District 9, and you'll stand beside us, and we will have accelerated growth like we have not seen in years past, because people are ready to connect. So as you see these board members begin in their new positions, I assure you they are ready for you to walk with them. And I know that we will rise and we will shine within communities far and wide across District 9. This will be the biennium of accelerated growth. This will be the biennium of flexibility because you've already proven you can do it. This will be the biennium where we have more inclusion of more people from a variety of circumstances. This will be District 9's time to rise and shine. And I am so excited to be part of your board, part of your leadership, and have you on my journey. Because it's really not my journey, it's ours. So thank you, District 9. It is a privilege. Thank you to all those who have served before me, because they have laid the foundation for this amazing time that we find ourselves in. We are Altrusans. We are District 9. Thank you. I want to briefly tell you a couple of people that we owe a lot of gratitude to who have agreed to continue in some very vital roles. Laura Roach, Wendy Santiago, Holly McCoy, and Debbie Mabry and Sharon Tremonte will be stepping forward in membership. We are going to grow District 9 to the 1,000 mark and beyond. They have worked diligently in the past year or two to identify the factors where we needed to change our mindset. And we're going to do that. We're going to focus on our brand drivers, and we're going to build. Vicki Cohen has agreed to step forward and help us with leadership. And I'll tell you a little bit about why Vicki Cohen is a good person to get to know. Because she has a passion for Altrusa, like many of us. And she wants you to have fun doing everything you do as a leader. Betty Sains is going to step forward and help us with marketing. If you've dug into the budget or the strategic plan, you'll find there's a little bit of money put in there for some marketing from District 9 in major metropolitan areas. We're going to look at social media in a new way. We're going to help you add Altrusans. We're going to help you identify what Altrusa is in these markets. We're going to grow. We'll rise and shine. Now, these are just a few people who are on the marketing and leadership and membership team. You're going to hear more in the coming days about other people who have stepped forward to help us. But I wanted to highlight these because I think you need to know that these people are in place to help us grow. One of the other people who is stepping forward is Frances Dalby. Frances is going to step forward and help us design projects that impact our community. We're going to talk about thinking big. We're going to talk about rising with the money you have to invest in your community, the talent you have to invest in your community, and how you make a major impact. We're stepping forward with strength. We stepped back in safety, but we will step forward in big numbers. And I'm very excited about the program. I'm very excited about your opportunities. And I'm very excited about these new leaders on your board that are here today. You'll hear more from me and you'll see more from me with the news of the Mighty Ninth. We're going to get back to making club visits. But today is about something else. Today is about a gift that we're making as an investment into Altrusa International's future. And I'm going to ask Beverly to come up here right before we introduce our international president, Beverly Hardy, because I think Beverly Ludke needs to give us an update on our live auction bidding. We're going to make her wait for just 1 minute. There's a new total going up there.
Again, my District 9 just overwhelms me. We have got big numbers. I was hoping 10,000, guys. You have just blown me out of the water. Okay, Starfire is up to $1,200. Quaking Tree is up to $5,700. Casa Shirley is up to $4,200. And the Star is up to $1,500. Y'all keep it coming. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. And I know what it means to everybody. It means so much. Y'all keep it going.
Thank you, Beverly Ludke. We also want to give a quick shout out to Amanda Purdy. If you want to know how we drive some of these initiatives, such as elections and auctions, we have Amanda to thank. She has been a tremendous support to make sure that we move forward in technology. I can tell you it's not exactly my strong suit. I'm pretty sure it's not Beverly Ludke's either. But between us, we have managed, with Amanda and a few pushes from Kimberly Kearse, to make things happen in a great way. So at this point, it is my privilege to introduce our international visitor. Our international visitor is our international president. I can't tell you how sorry I am that we couldn't have a live conference to truly welcome her in District 9 fashion, but I've already promised we're going to do that on another day. So we'll see her here sometime in 2021 or 2022. Beverly Hardy has served Altrusa International as our current president for an international organization that has faced an environment unlike any before this. She's seen growth in some clubs, and she's seen others struggle. She has maintained a positive attitude with all of her governors, who are known as the Dreamweavers. And we are delighted to have Beverly with us, who will bring us a message from the international organization, share with us news as we move forward, and possibly have a little invitation at the end of that. So keep on bidding, but join me in welcoming Beverly Hardy, President of Altrusa International.
Care for things like pins and awards and such. I claim to be so busy with the things inside the zone, but deep inside I really wished for a victory of my own. I couldn't let my life go by just watching others win. I held my breath and stepped outside to let the change begin, like you're doing. I took a step with much more strength than I ever felt before. I kissed my comfort zone goodbye and closed and locked that door. If you're in a comfort zone, afraid to venture out, remember once all winners were once filled with doubt. A step or two and words of praise can make your dreams come true. Just greet your future with a smile. Success is there for you. This is a special story because it's the story of those of us who chose to become actively involved and engaged in the opportunities that Altrusa affords to us. We know the importance of stepping outside of our comfort zone and the value we receive from that involvement. And we've reaped the benefits of personal and professional development and the incredible number of friendships we've gained through our wonderful organization. So I say to you tonight, smell the roses and work like you don't need the money. I brought you greetings earlier from myself and all the district and the International Board of the International Staff in Chicago. I shared with you that we've been working remotely since March 10 of 2020. We've recently lost an employee in Lenoir Robinson. They've divided up the duties that they're weeding through the emails. I do apologize if any of you have sent emails or had made phone calls and not been responded to, but where we've divided up those calls and we're getting to those answers as fast as we can. On the group tally front, they don't even get junk mail in Chicago anymore, so the check price of 25 cents a check for paying your dues through group tally has been deleted, and that's about the only way that the district treasurer can share with her treasurers that they can pay your dues. If you use a credit card, that's fine, but you do incur a 3 or 4% charge from that, and you incur no charge from group tally. You just cannot mail a check to Chicago, though it won't get there. The Astra Committee, I couldn't be prouder of Debbie McBee and her team. Initially, it was your own Julie Ruiz who was the chair, but thankfully, she's the international travel advisor, and I just simply don't know how many ways I can tell you she's helped me. She is amazing. She has negotiated out of contracts with your own Kathy for me for three major contracts. She's gotten us out of. She's a star. She is a star. But she's still on the Astra International Committee. We have 84 active Astra clubs. We're growing, so that's wonderful. We have updated all the manuals, and I'm not going to take up your time when you can go on our wonderful website and click on all the stats. Just please remember, when you go on our website, you have to sign in before that search engine works. If you don't sign in, the search engine will not function. And then you think it's you can't get your answers. Communications Committee has been working utilizing Facebook, and if you want to post something on Facebook, that's great. David is the only one that has permission, so just call David and ask him to post whatever you want posted, and he'll get that done for you. But it's just a little tidbit. The most viewed points on Facebook are the positive sayings. The Leadership Committee have been meeting virtually. They've been stepping outside their comfort zone. They've been doing a great job. Chair Donna Garrettson, who's the PIP, and Vice Chair Susie Meyer, a fabulous job with the Unicats, which will be your own Kathy's governors. I've arranged to have them have their GE training pre-conference, pre-convention, and so they will be getting their training. So they're going to be some of the best trained governors we've ever had. And then there's been another snafu, just like you've gone through. The District 15, who's quarantined, I think I shared that with you. They're quarantined till at least October, and if they leave the country, they have to quarantine for 3 weeks. When they return and pay a $5,000 fee. So don't think we're going to be seeing them at convention, but they'll be there virtually. Their governor-elect, and you will understand this, just bowed out on them right before conference. But a very competent Ming Chun is going to step up and be their governor, and she's very qualified. So that's happened to 3 of our districts now. This one, and 15, and of course District 7 had their governor-elect unfortunately pass away. everybody a generic video to explain exactly how to work group tally. And the clubs at large, we got Sylvia Silverman, who's a past international president, to go over to India. As you've seen on TV, the COVID over there is really running rampant. But they seem to be maintaining a lot of our Altrusans in India are female medical doctors, so they're on the front line. We have interest in the Philippines. I had a contact with a girl that is Filipino, and she's going to help communicate with them and possibly get a club going there. We have a new club as of September 2020 in North San Antonio, Texas. Is that not correct, Governor?
Yes.
Yes. That's congratulations. And then we're fixing to charter the Arena Sparks Club in District 11. And we have provided outreach to the 7 traditional clubs in formation in Districts 2, 4, and 8, 14, and 15. And we have 2 virtual clubs in formation. So that's exciting. The service committee, Lisa Boyd is the chair. She sort of heads up my little special project of Altrusa SOS. Of course, I had to have a military in all the major districts, and New Zealand has a military, and there is Canadian Mounties, and of course, naturally, the United States. And I noticed that your Faye Calhoun Award was geared toward the military. I was kind of tickled to hear that. And then we have our international project that was approved and declared in Nashville on our 100-year anniversary. And as of March, we have contributed, Altrusans have contributed right up $50,000 to Days for Girls in 144 countries. That's amazing, because we're just a little over 7,000 members, and the fact that we contributed 50,000 is quite amazing. And then we have a Mask for Millions project that has been a global response to the COVID pandemic, and sending masks to essential workers and at-risk communities all over the world, refugee shelters. Over 70,000 volunteers answered the call to sew and make masks by Altrusans. Our UN committee, we have a youth rep in Emily DeFlegler. We have a second rep. Our New York City club has been revitalized, and our new representative there that rounds off our 3 requirement worked with human trafficking, so she's really qualified. And it's really important that we revitalize that New York City club, because they can just walk over to the UN. Kathy Shrine chairs that, and she's just been fabulous, and Sandy Craig is her first vice chair. The membership numbers have gone down, 444 members, but we're gonna make that up, because I'm of the mindset, as your governor and as your incoming president, that people are hungry. They've been home isolated, and they're hungry to get out and start doing community service and projects, and I think that they're going to be more enthused than they've ever been. So for the good news, I'm sorry we can't go to Quebec City, but the country was not open, and they couldn't guarantee us anything, and thanks to Julie again, she helped negotiate out of that contract. We had to go Hilton to Hilton. So the Hilton in Charlotte was available just 1 week later than we had planned. And Charlotte is the Queen City. There is very historical. Julie and myself and the executive director, Tanika Wilson, went and toured the facility, and it's very nice. There's There's lots of great meeting rooms. The governor of North Carolina has lifted restrictions of groups less than 200. The hotel hasn't lifted, but Kathy and I were talking. We talk all the time. We're very like-minded. We just two peas in a pod together, and the transition between us is going to be seamless. I know it is. So we're hoping that the University Hilton will lift their restrictions on attendees also. So don't hesitate to go ahead and register. I'm really expecting a large presence for you to welcome in your new international president. And we have arranged a $25 per delegate fee, international wide for people, for any delegate. It'll be a registration similar to our regular convention registration to allow a person that's not at convention to be able to vote for the international board, Kathy's new board, the International Foundation trustees, and the International Nominating Committee. So they'll be able to, for $25 per delegate, they'll be able to do that. It's labor intensive. There are fees that are associated with it because it's got to be done by credit card. That's the only way we can do it. But I think that's not too bad. Kathy and I decided on the charge, and we thought $25 was reasonable. We are having a room at convention that, you know how you have a hospitality room every district, and you can come and go and socialize on odd hours. Well, we can't do that at this hotel, so there's a room that we're going to be able to sign up for, a main room, and of course, who gets first pick? 3 and 9. And then they won't let us bring any adult beverages in, but it's right across from the bar. But you can bring your own snacks. So any of you, there'll be a sign-up sheet that your governor can pick that she wants to have you be able to come in and socialize strictly with your own district during the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday time. And like I said, you get to pick. So, the only other thing I have to share with you is we have I sent out a blast. It's our international convention project. It's Altrusa International Support Our Soldiers Service Project. And it's Back to School Brigade, and it's Operation Homefront annual nationwide school supply collection to be distributed to children of military families, as well as all ranks of the wounded, ill, and injured veterans and their family. And they will, the supplies will be donated to help military children in our host city of Charlotte. We didn't want to incur any shipping costs. And Charlotte's a big enough town that there's a lot of need there. So the Charlotte Club is the oldest club. It's almost 100 years old in District 3. And they're going to be spearheading this in the distribution. And then they have a newly formed chartered Astra Club. And then all the attendees that aren't in a meeting or something like that on Wednesday, the first day of convention, you can go and help stuff these backpacks. So if you didn't get this blast, Governor Mary can let me know, and she can send it out to you again. You just need to let me know. Is there anyone that has any questions? It's been an interesting biennium. I've gotten to know your governor right off the bat, and I told you before, she's something else. So I know the Mighty Ninth is an example to all the other districts, and I'm just thrilled to be able to be here, whether it be virtual or not. and I do look forward to being able to visit. Kathy told me that she let me come. I wanted to go because I didn't get to go anywhere. Anybody have?
Well, Beverly, we're going to hold you to coming to see us in person. Your assignment is not over. District 9 will welcome you. Now, I'm about to call up a video through the assistance of Julie, and when it finishes, the live auction closes. So it's my privilege at this time, because she could not be with us virtually. She is visiting another district, and she had to visit them virtually. But our own Kathy Foley, President-elect for Altrusa International, will now be with you by video. No sound. We're working on it. Hold on. And we'll see Kathy in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, we have a little bit of business to clear up. We're going to ask Beverly to come forward. All right, here we go with some numbers.
With some numbers. Oh gosh, you guys. All right, I've got some numbers. First of all, the spring back into things with mobile calls. You remember back 2 weeks ago, we talked about texting 71777 and texting to, District 9 with the number 9. We, as of right now, have $13,900 donated to the mobile cause. And remember, this doesn't stop until June. So keep donating, I'm telling you guys. And this is also where you go and get your Lucy lights, those fantastic things that we needed back in February that kept us alighted. I do want to let you know, though, there have been a couple of changes, and it's hot off the press because Shauna just sent me a note because I had asked her, because they're now charging $6 per item. And I said, hey, is there any way that we could get maybe a decrease in shipping charge if we order more. And so it's $6 for one light or string of lights. But if you order 2 to 12, there's a $10 shipping charge. So actually, the more you order, the better as far as shipping. So anyway, we have gotten $13,900 just on mobile calls. Thank you all so much, so very much. Now, don't forget, if you want a mask and you've given $50, let me know, because I have 12 here with me today. If you give at least 50, you get the mask. If you give at least 100, you get the beautiful medallion that you can possibly, if you want, use on your Christmas tree, and it really is a very pretty medallion. And you get that for 100. If you want both, contribute $150. That's all I'm asking, right? Goes a long way. All right. Secondly, the silent auction, like I said, brought in $3,200. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. Before I announce this thing over here, I want to thank my team tonight. I had 11 gracious Altrusans from Chisholm Trail, from Dallas, from Temple to come and help me run the board tonight. And it's definitely been a benefit. But I want to put one thing out. Right now, it's how much? $13,000. Well, I don't know who was bidding so graciously for that quaking tree, but if the runner-up, whoever that is, would like to pay the same price, I'll give them one too. So
That's true for the Casa Shirley, too.
And that goes for Casa Shirley too. So if whoever were the runner-ups for Quaking Tree and Casa Shirley, if they would like it at that price, I know Shirley and I would be glad to give that again. We will give another week. So I don't know who they were. If y'all will check those for me, if they'll do that, I will do that, and Shirley will do that. Okay, so do we have any other announcements that we could talk about? We'll give those two people an opportunity.
We might have a few Lamplighters to announce.
Okay, so why don't we so runners up for Quaking Tree and Casa, if you would like it at those two prices, go ahead and text again, and then we'll do the final numbers. And I think Mary's got one more quick announcement. Oh. Thank you, Shirley. What happened?
We're not on, she said.
Can y'all, hey guys, the Quaking Tree and Casa, can you just text them? Huh?
Can the people on the Zoom call still hear us? We can hear you, says Beth Miller. Can you see us? Well, they're still hearing us, and I think they're still seeing us. So we'll forge ahead. I do have a little bit of an invitation that's going to get extended to you. So the next person you'll hear from is Linda Moore, our immediate past president, past governor. You'd think I'd know that one.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet in person. Who's all for that? We were so very fortunate to have the hotel in Georgetown work with the district board, and we were able to extend the exact same contract for Conference 2020. The Temple Club would like to invite you to come to Georgetown April 29th through May the 1st, 2022, and meet us at the Sheraton Austin Georgetown Hotel and Conference Center. The hotel also graciously kept the room rates the same. We negotiated this contract 2 years ago, and they are keeping the room rates. I believe they were $139. So we will plan on taking over that hotel. It's kind of a boutique hotel, and if everybody comes, we will pretty much own the hotel for the weekend. So please put that on your calendars. We look forward, yes ma'am. April 29th through May the 1st, 2022. It's a little later than our normal time because of Easter and Passover. So we received approval from the International Office and Board to move our date. So it is a little bit later. So let's plan on meeting in person in 2022.
Now I think we have a bid from someone. Betty, are you there? Yay! I see you. I'm going to announce for the few people that are in the auditorium that they have bid on 2023 conference. Lake Cities and Garland will have asked, and we'll work with you, and the new board is anxious to hear all the details. Thank you. Do we have any foundation wrap-up? Okay. Well, while they're talking, I'm going to invite Shirley Raymer up to the podium. Shirley and I have the privilege, because of all of Beverly Ludke's hard work and all of your generosity, we have the privilege to designate some lamplighters in honor of their service to District 9 and to Altrusa International. So at this time, I'm going to ask Shirley to come forward because she has some special people to recognize with the lamplighter.
Thank you. And we have waited a year to do this. So thank goodness for the money that's been brought in and that we can reward these people for their outstanding work. Shortly after the 2019 conference ended, Governor Beth and I were working on the 2020 conference. And as Brenda said, we were very flexible. We have had to revamp and redo schedules 2 different years, but you get a lot of experience doing that. So Beth put me in charge of the District 9 Days for Girls service project that was planned to be an all-conference workshop where we would get together, all 300 District 9 Altrusans coming to conference, and we were planning to put together 400 Days for Girls kits. And Celeste Mergens was going to be there with us and take those kits home with her. But, you know, things don't happen like you want them to. But the clubs of District 9 generously pledged, donations and sent money to help with that project. And then 3 outstanding Altrusans stood out and helped with this project because it would have never been pulled off if they hadn't. The first one was Jane Tucker of Richardson. Jane wrote and received a $4,000 grant from International Foundation to supply all the needed materials for both the Belton Central Texas team and the North Texas team. And not only did she get the money, but she took her time to shop, travel all over Dallas County, finding good buys on all the materials that were needed for those 2 chapters making Days for Girls project. She also helped set up and was present at every one of our work days. The next Altrusan that stood out was Sarah Thornstrom of the Belton Central Texas team. She was organizing the work days. She stayed in contact with Jane and myself to let us know all the materials that they were needing. She was at every work session, cutting, sewing, assembling kits, at the same time fighting a life-threatening disease. Lastly was Beverly Lenoir of Collin County. Excuse me, I get kind of teary when I think about all the things that they did. She also wrote and received an International Foundation grant in the amount of $2,400 to supply all the needs of her Collin County group. Beverly and her club members supplied 60 complete kits and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of independent kit components. When she came to my house to deliver all of those things, I'm not kidding, it took up the whole bedroom in the front of my house. My house looked like a warehouse until we had our work sessions. But I want to thank each club in Altrusa for your generosity and efforts in supporting the District 9 Days for Girls Service Project. And in the normal District 9 form, we exceeded our goal. The goal was 400, we exceeded it by 75%. We produced 700 Days for Girls kits. And those kits were shipped to Beirut, Lebanon, shortly after the explosion there. They were shipped to 2 village missionary clinics in Guatemala and to Sierra Leone, Africa. On behalf of District 9, it is my honor to present International Lamplighter Awards to Jane Tucker of Richardson, Sarah Thornstrom of Central Texas, and Beverly Noor of Collin County. I congratulate these ladies, and I thank each of them and they are very deserving. But I'm not quite through. I have one other person to recognize tonight. This individual has led and inspired each of us and has brought us through crisis with a positive, encouraging, upbeat attitude. She has the knack of always saying exactly the right words, and our district has kept its head up and continued moving forward, even during a pandemic under her leadership and guidance. It is my honor and privilege on behalf of District 9 to present an International Lamplighter Award to my mentor and friend, Mary Pearson. Thank you, dear.
Well, I appreciate that. But as I said, you don't do this job alone. Thank goodness, because I couldn't. But there are some people who made membership their priority, and at this time we would like to recognize their leadership in helping us build for the future. The following people will be recognized with lamplighter donations from the money that has been donated tonight. Debbie Mabry, Laura Roach, Wendy Santiago, Sharon Tremonte, and Holly McCoy. There are 2 people in this room that when you ask them to do a job, be prepared for them to make sure that you're on their team and you're getting your part done, because they'll get theirs done. One of them I need to ask to come up to the stage is Beverly Ludke. She has a number to share with you, and I have to tell you that she will drive through a goal no matter what it takes. There are emails, there are text messages, there are phone calls, but there is always support. And Beverly, at this time, District 9 wants to thank you for your hard work in doing what some thought couldn't be done, which is to raise how much?
I was hoping on 10.
Well, she's never met a goal she couldn't exceed. So we're going to honor her efforts with a lamplighter designation, but I'm going to let her share the number.
I will. I just added it up. I think. I'm not a mathematician, but Laura, you. I know, plus 13,000, plus 3,200, I'm thinking is about 35,000. Huh?
36-1.
36,100. Thank you guys, y'all did it. I knew you could do it. I love you guys.
And it's not over. They can still buy Lucy Lots.
This goes through, hey guys, this goes through June. So keep it up, guys, keep it up. But thank you all. Amanda Purdy, I owe you a drink or something because I never would have gotten here without you. You know that. Thank you guys so much for giving. Thank you. I thank y'all.
One of the topics that we've talked about is flexibility. And one of the things that happens when you have to design an event for Altrusa District 9 and you're planning on a hotel and you get a contract and then you change the numbers and then you get a contract again and then you cancel the event and then you start over virtually and you've got about 4 weeks to do it. You have to learn how to do an agenda that's going to work virtually. And they think, don't worry, next year we'll be together. Next year came, and I held off, and then all of a sudden, that same person had to do a whole lot of changes again. But that person, my program chair, did so with a smile. I'll share a few glasses of wine, too, with her, but I will tell you that she did it with an attitude that success would happen. And it's my privilege to say thank you to Shirley Raymer. Because she walked every step with me. And she'll walk every step with me for the next 2 years.
Mary has said for the last 4 years that we've been tied at the hips. We're going to stay that way.
I have to tell you that it's a privilege to stand before even a bunch of empty chairs as your newly installed governor, and I've been told that there's one task left to do.
I know y'all are getting really tired of seeing me tonight, but I have one great honor, and Madam Governor, step forward, please. This is the official Altrusa District 9 gavel, and you can close our session. It is all yours.
I know there's some adult beverages out there. Some of us have a bottle of water up here, but I hope you will all join us in a toast after we close this meeting to say congratulations to all the winners. Thank you to our outgoing board members. Thank you to those who stepped forward to serve in the next biennium. And Madam International President Beverly Hardy, President-elect Kathy Foley, and all of our past governors who walked before me, I say thank you for your support, and all of the presidents that have served in this unbelievable year. It's our time to rise and shine, but for tonight, this meeting is adjourned.
I gotta fix this because it's really bugging me. So now I gotta pin it on you.
It was so cool to see her that Saturday, Friday and Saturday session. I'm telling you, she got that's why that award is named after her. Oh. I'm going to end that.
Yes.
End meeting for all. Okay, is this your phone?
That's my phone.
Okay, that's Julie's.
Yeah.
Julie, you were getting text messages. Some people were calling you.
Oh, yeah.
Doing that.
No.
I didn't hit do not disturb.
No, I'm not sure.
Ladies, there's dinner in Winland. So if you go out and down the hall, across from the ladies' restroom, is Wendland Hall, and your dinner is there. Jesse, Byron, thank you for all your support. I know somebody's up there, I just can't tell who.